Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this week's episode of Exodus After Dark. Here along with me is Jerry,
Hello.
Red Knight. Get the ghost cock out of your mouth. Monster,
Hello.
Caillist.
Hello.
And this week we have a new guest
no.
on the show, replacing Nova and Spongy, the man, the myth, the legend, McDonald's Fredrickson. Oh, I guess his name's different now. It's Fredrickson II of Wales.
It's his name can't be. Oh,
It's
Salutations.
Greek. It's GreekGodX.
It's GreekGodX.
His name was Frederick Skin, not Fredrickson. Like skin.
Stop.
All right, can we just skip over novice because I don't
We're
think
not
any of
doing
us
novice
care
till
about it at that
playoffs.
point. All right, Pog champion. So where do we start with Enter then? Games?
Games from last week.
Yeah, games. I mean,
All right.
Yeah.
Most of them
What
were
was
uneventful.
no, that's not true. I mean,
They were
I
all
don't
3
think anyone
Overwatch except for one game.
Which one?
MI6 and DC.
Uh,
Oh,
I
I thought you were talking about novice.
No, I
No.
just. Okay.
Okay, dude.
So
Sorry, I'm playing League.
actually, I kind of wanted to start with because wait, who'd Obligation play against? Just to make sure I have it
Content.
right. I'm forgetting.
CC? Yeah,
Yeah.
content.
Let's start with content and Obligation. Sorry, because I was losing my mind. I literally watched all the games today, and I'm like.
That's the
losing
only
my
one I
marbles,
didn't look
but-
at.
I didn't
Well,
look at any of them.
there are 3 teams this week who I'm calling as dead. And one of them's CC. And I mean,
Okay.
and when I say dead, I mean obviously CC got eliminated from playoffs with this loss, right? I'm not tripping on that, correct?
Pretty
For
sure.
sure.
No, you're correct.
Yeah, it's
we have
bench and content are out.
Yeah, so that means we know who the playoff teams are going in. But even with that, when I say they're dead, I mean they have no chance of doing anything the rest of the season. Period. End of sentence. Even if they were in playoffs, and CC's one of them. Between
Agreed.
kiss shots, like millionth 12th suspension, half of them getting caught in a VOD sharing scandal.
Jesus Christ.
What was that?
That
What's
happened?
I have no idea. That like
I
basically.
saw. I don't know what VOD sharing really is. Are they just giving each other VODs?
They're giving each other.
So
like, screenshots or
supposedly one of their people passed along, like one of their former coaches passed along a VOD to them or something of another team.
Eight.
That's dumb.
And-
Chicken.
Yeah, and chicken was the one sharing it, and there was an argument apparently that they didn't ask for this; it was just given to them, and he wasn't a part of the team, so why are they getting punished? But the relationship was too close. Staff decided it was worth banning or suspending Chicken, Penguin, and then like 2 other people, I think, including Cherry, who is
Cherry.
No, not just stop.
Like the Overwatch League player?
Oh my god, Cherry, just like CH.
No, you
Yeah.
mean tier 2 player.
You mean Jerry _ow, the new Washington Justice player?
Yes. The hit scan player.
It was Chicken, Penguin, Little, who I don't know who Little is actually, and K, who I don't know who that is either actually. And in fairness, Little doesn't even have a role on any team, so I don't know what that's about. Huh. But I know for sure that it basically involved Chicken giving a VOD to Penguin and at least one other person. So it's weird. There's like whole arguments about whether or not it even should be a rule because Inter, who actually strategizes in Inter, lol. But
Don't look at Shin's dark corner.
No, I know. I mean, me and
That's
Shin
my
agree on this.
private space.
I actually think VODs could have an impact theoretically. But...
Yeah.
Oh, always.
100%.
Because it tells you what they're trying to run, what they're looking to run for, how other teams deal with their problems.
Oh, I think the biggest thing is it just gives away rotations.
That's
right?
too.
Like if
Yeah,
you know,
that's really big.
if you know where they're planning to rotate, it gives you a better idea about where you want to rotate and how to play a spot. So I think the idea that it doesn't matter is kind of Papega. But advanced players insist I'm the idiot, so it's fine.
They always
yeah.
You're Inter. Bad.
Easy clap.
I'm not Winch.
But yeah, so but that said, I'm gonna say this. Like after watching the gameplay, a lot of credit needs to be given to Steady State and Mickey Fluffy, I think is his name.
The flex support.
The flex support, yeah, the flex support and the I guess they're technically hit scan DPS. I don't know. Steady State plays a lot of heroes. Both those players popped off pretty hard and made their team look like they could actually win, even though they had no business being in the game whatsoever. And Obligation, Obligation looks like a whole new beast. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say it. They ran Shadow Dive well. They ran their Pig's Feet stuff well. They had ball comps. Like, it was
They're back, baby.
It's
Skills are just
very
back in their
strange.
favor.
I still think they're very. I still think they're very exploitable. They rely on Pichu to hit big
Senna,
bombs,
what are you
which
doing
is.
over there?
Huh?
Oh, I'm
Okay.
playing
He's
League.
playing League because he's
Of
a
course.
dumbass.
Sorry.
So yeah, but I think they rely a lot on Pichu to set up engagements for them, which is not great because Diva Bomb is probably the most unreliable ultimate to be using to set up engages, and some of their engages don't make any sense. Ali or whatever the Alizia or Alizia, I don't know, like the new main tank. Big upgrade on domination. Just gonna say it.
Oh, anything better.
Yeah, like
TBH.
they've had a new main tank for like 2 weeks now.
Just goes to show I haven't been watching their game. Oopsie.
Oopsie,
my
indeed.
goal.
I mean, I honestly thought like at the break that Obligation was gonna be dead, but they're doing a lot of really good work. So
Well, also
Squirrel
meta
Ben's
is
still
shifting in their favor too, though. So
I mean, but no. But I mean, even with the meta shifting in their favor, they haven't. It's not like they've been one tricking Pig's Feet
Oh, they
and
do have a
Hog and Ball or some variant of spam, right?
Mhm.
Squirrel Ben's playing Reaper and looking okay, looking serviceable at Reaper, right? They like Sloth looks way different on Sombra than he did 2 weeks ago. Their Shadow Dive, like it has problems, but it's serviceable. I'm not like complaining about it. So a lot of credits deserved. I think they deserve a lot of credit for how much grinding and improvement they've made, even though it was against CC. Who do they play next week? Anyone know?
Double cap.
Double cap. That's gonna be the test. If they can keep double cap close, I'm gonna say Obligation is a
My
threatening
God.
playoff team.
Mm-hmm.
I think they
Mhm.
beat double cap.
We'll get
See
to
that
that in a
later.
little bit, but yeah, like I think it's a good match, is my point, right? So,
Right.
agree.
anyone else have any thoughts on that matchup?
Obligation versus CC. Not really. CC is just kind of falling apart.
Yeah.
TBH. They have been for like the past 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah,
So.
CC is one of those teams I'm declaring dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pretty sure one of their managers went into our team chat to ask how we were doing after like our game, and he just started venting about how dead his team is.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too.
And before our game, the little kid, one of their coaches, was in our voice chat too, like just talking to us, and it was kind of weird.
Oh,
Yeah,
was
yeah,
that
good.
Yeah, Little. Hmm.
Yeah.
I remember him.
Oh, Little is one of the ones banned. Yeah.
Oh, was he? Oh,
Or one of the
he
ones
was-
suspended because of
Yeah.
the whole VOD sharing stuff.
Before the game, he literally just came into our VC and was like, "Yo, what's up, guys?" And I was like,
Hey
"Get the
guys,
fuck
y'all
out of
need
my
VODs
VC."
for
And
me?
he got any grapes?
Ugh.
Yeah, no,
You
I
got-
just
you got some of them VODs?
Oh, don't do that.
But yeah,
you
Like you seen like the Chappelle meme with him and like the crack beard and he's
Yeah.
like
I think
got
so,
any of
yeah.
them whatever. So like that's Little anyway.
All right, but yeah, no, CC. I thought they were gonna be dead since the beginning. TBH. As soon as they started having problems with Vantage, then trading important people, and then picking a Bard, and then Bard falling off. I don't know what's going on with them. So
Can I just say Vantage leaving that team was the best thing to ever happen to him?
yes,
I
Like
agree.
Masters now,
I think
and
all
he's,
of us
like,
will agree
a
with that.
lot better at the game.
Nah, he still kind of sucks cock, but regardless.
I mean, so here's the thing: Vantage. Vantage will like always have a hard cap on how far he can do outside of comp. Until he figures out how to like play at a different tempo than the only tempo he knows how to play at.
Yeah.
Because the only place he knows how to play, the only way he knows how to play is like carry style Reinhardt, and it's gonna cuck him over and over and over again in team environments.
Every
and-
organized team environment, it's just not going to be fun for him.
Like it's just gonna be brutal because even if they play in a style that like puts all the resources into him, like if that's the only way he knows how to play the video game, like it's not gonna matter.
It's like Bumper.
Nah, I mean, Bumper though
Bumper's-
is like a special case
yeah.
because clearly
Like, take
Bumper.
Tempo God.
I mean, Bumper was like he was given the green light by like a pro team, and also
Oh,
we're talking
yeah.
about we're literally talking. Okay, advantage you get the Bumper levels. All right, bro. You know,
Respect.
have
Respect.
fun. You know, one team might believe in you. Good luck. You know, like yikes. And then the one time, like in the moment they drop you, you'll be like Bumper without a job, even though you're literally one of the best tanks in the world. Because like I totally believe Bumper could be in a pro team right now and be fine. But the thing is, I guess not if he can't control his tempo and learn how to play
He's
the
an
different
he's
pace.
an off tank now.
Is he really?
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 Yeah.
That's kind of how you climb in comp though right now.
He was playing Zarya and shit in contenders or whatever league he was in.
Okay, which
That makes sense.
Which game do we want to talk
Chicken
about next?
contendies.
All
All the rest of them are kind of boring. Besides MI6, MI6 took a map off of who? DC? Yeah.
MI6 and DC, and then you guys play Cap. Oh wait, let's talk about you guys in Cap real fast.
Okay. What about it?
Cap is one of the second teams
What
I'm
about
declaring
it?
dead.
Yeah.
Shocker.
Cap is very dead. So
Gamester was Gamester came into VC the other night. It was like a day or the day. Jesus, monster. Like a day
Is
or
this
the day.
leaks?
No,
Is
it's
this
not
leaks or
leaks.
not?
It's
Okay.
not leaks.
Just making sure. Gamester's good
fuck
people.
is
Let's
that?
not do Gamester dirty.
He was just kind of complaining about how his team was basically dying, and he was like, "Dude, this fucking sucks. I want off." And I was like, "Yeah, it makes sense with the way that it seemed to be going. Like you all had a few decent plays, but like you just couldn't do shit. And it's not like we're like,
There's no one on Cap here.
yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, you're
no.
talking about two Gamester.
I'm talking. Yeah, I'm talking about
Yeah, the conversation. Yeah.
But I was like, dude, there's like, we're not overly better than you all, or like this is what I was thinking at the time. I didn't say it to them, but I was like, we're not like 2 times or 5 times better than you all. Like probably Mob is, or like just their DPS diff. So like honestly, you all should have had a chance of winning, or like at least taking a map off, but it just didn't happen because like
So-
some internal shit's happening. I don't know what it is.
I mean,
It's
I can tell
definitely
you
something.
exactly what happened.
Oh,
They
proceed.
cut Rockcrafts for no.
Oh
fucking
yeah,
reason.
yeah.
That was,
That
I
was
don't
the
know why he
most
did
brain
that.
dead.
Papega. That is the most Papega move I've ever heard in my life. Like,
When
dude,
he literally carried them last week.
he carried them by proxy of pocketing the shit out of Shinx
Mm-hmm.
and making it so the man could never die. So,
Took
yeah, the
nobody
idea
to
that you were gonna
prize.
cut Rockcrafts for no good reason beyond that Imagine got annoyed about him, like, bro, like, chill. Like, I don't care. I get it. You can say his
Sorry.
mental. You can say his mental was bad, but like this is the rumor, right? The rumor is that Rockcrafts had a fragile mental, but then in practice, like, they just won a really tight game over us,
Mhm.
and I can't imagine that was an unstressful mental game. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
it doesn't make
Map
sense.
5 against the #1 team in the league.
Yeah,
Understandable.
nah, fucking crazy nonsense. Also, I will say, if you want to talk about people who probably contribute to bad mental of people, I mean,
Shinx bad, lol.
I was gonna assume you said
Bad
Shinx
lol
because I bugged for a second.
yeah, it's Shinx.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So, no, but like, so you go and you cut Rockcrafts, and now this puts Casual Derp, who's like a decent Zarya, but I mean, I think he'll even admit his diva's not the best.
Yeah.
In a pretty awful situation. It puts, your main tank under a lot of pressure. It puts and it puts a lot of pressure on DPS. Oh, and then on top of that, by the way, like, Shinx couldn't play, and they had to put in Zytho, and not that Zytho isn't capable of playing at a high level, it's just that
you're bad.
he's new to the team, so it's rough.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And keep in mind, they still have a decent roster. Like, the rest of their roster is serviceable. Grasshopper's been playing fine. Both their main support and Slick have been playing. Slick has particularly played amazing
Yeah.
ever
Slick's
since he got the
awesome.
starting role. Slick has, I think, exceeded everyone's expectations, and they killed the team by cutting Rockcrafts and then putting them in an impossible no-win situation. And I don't see them pulling it together for playoffs. Like, it just looks like they're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Sure, I was gonna say. Oh yeah, the Cork stole play of the game on Lijiang. She stole Zythos' 6K with a boop off the map.
Unlucky.
Oh no.
It was freaking hilarious. It was so good.
Alright, we'll just get this out of the way. Mob 3-0'd the bench.
All right, next
Yeah.
map.
Next game.
Next
Wait,
game.
wait, really fast.
Oh boy.
Yes,
I'm very,
you
very
in the
happy.
white
I'm very,
t-shirt.
yeah. I'm very, very happy with the team play we came out with. Like, it wasn't sloppy, even though it very
Yeah,
much
no,
could have been and not change the outcome at all.
We warm up scrimmed, and a few people. Sorry, I had to cough. Got a little bit frustrated at a 3.6K DPS in a Diamond Plat League.
Oh my god.
No, I'm frustrated at the administrator's rules.
That's fair.
actually
my
fair.
man's
My man's
he didn't even camp it. That's the funny part. Like he was grinding it fairly and squarely. So IDK why people are mad about it. And it's another thing too, where you got to keep in context. The dude got cucked the last season for no reason in novice because everyone was complaining that he was too good, which was stupid because he literally had just come over from a console and literally was not that much better than the best DPS in the league at the time. Like he would have been the best DPS, but it wasn't like a super wide margin like it is now. And also, the idea that mobs carried by phone is actually a joke, so it's fine. Like, it is fine. I got 5 other guys who all pop off and do what they're supposed to and actually pocket the shit out of phone. So, not to say
But
that
if you take phone out of the equation,
we're still a top team. Easy clap. You haven't even seen my people.
My people.
My boys, my homies, her.
Like Z
Vector
would
chromies.
literally end up on. So the main one person I'm thinking about is Z. Z would be
Yeah.
on any other team in the league starting. So
I
I don't
agree,
want to hear
yeah.
it.
That's
So
fair.
like this
What was the
idea
last
that we're
game?
carried by DPS is crazy.
Or was that all the
DC
games?
MI6.
Yeah, that's the
No,
one
we
we
already
really got to
kinda
talk
hinted about
about. DC MI6 is the one we got to talk about. That's it.
So
Yeah.
Monster's getting cucked. Didn't get transferred to my team. Sag.
I think.
No, sorry, Senna.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that was Monster Skull though, if I recall correctly.
No.
Was it
Who?
Monster?
What do you mean?
To not get transferred.
Staying on MI6.
It was like no, I called you when I was annoyed
Okay.
I was
because
there.
I didn't get to get, and then I was like, and then I was debating the swap to DC, and I was like,
Oh, that's right.
nah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So yeah, sure.
Should
I
have just
mean,
came over to DCG, bro. There was a starting spot for you. I didn't realize it yet, but there was.
is Pineapple done?
He's kind of. He's been
Yeah.
AFK for the last 3 weeks because of school.
Unlucky, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Big
I
captain
mean,
diss.
yeah, Pineapple wouldn't do that unless he had no choice. It sucks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a really big unlucky. Our two main leadership roles are just completely AFK, except for
Wait,
like 2 days
Ryan's
out of the
gone
week.
too?
Nah, I was talking about haptic, like
Oh.
management is what I meant.
Haptic's been gone since I
Oh.
was there.
Haptics has
Same.
only been at 1 scrim almost every week.
Got it.
Oh, he makes it to scrims now? That's cool.
Barely.
So
That's okay though. I love you, Haptic. I hope you watch these and like
I
them.
have
Okay,
to.
now to the game.
Hi.
yeah, the game though. From what I saw, DC just looked way better inside.
What y'all's take on
We
a
did
premise
not
list?
play together like at all. We
Nope.
did not. On that, you saw how sloppy that ball comp was at like points. Yeah, we had no idea how to play it.
Well, and what was more concerning to me, Monster, was when I went back and watched the Shadow Dive. Like you weren't even
Yeah.
so the engages are fine. It's everything after the engage that's the problem.
Mhm.
Because what ends up happening is you end up in like 3 1v1s or 4 1v1s, and then there's like a 2v1 off to the side, and in addition to those, and it just breaks apart for y'all.
Yeah, that is a thing that we've been struggling with, and
Yeah.
continually. But I don't know. We've definitely been working on it in scrims, so which is good.
Yeah, that is good. I mean, and like I said, and this is the controversial thing. I would say, MI6, the way it looked like, dude, this is really late in the season to be having these problems. They're the other team I'm kind of calling it on. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
I see MI6 probably like first round departure from the playoffs is what I'm predicting right now. DC, by contrast, cleanest DC I've seen all season. Really
It's
good
the big brain
engages.
time.
What'd you say?
It's the big brain time with Nev.
Well, yeah, I mean they're just a lot better at like playing together, right? Tyler no longer has to pocket people, which is a big deal,
For
right?
sure.
So he's able to like MTD a lot. I think also you're gonna see the trend of them playing Reinhardt continue. Not even because they think Tyler's like probably one of the best Reinhardts in the league, but also because a lot of teams on Shadow Dive are really, 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 really bad about playing around Shatter. Shatter is a really good ultimate against Shadow Dive teams because, again, it's mostly because the team is bad about playing around it because they all rely on the Winston to hold bubble, but he really can't pressure out bubble and then break it and then you shatter in. That's usually GR. And that was a lot of what you saw, like, from the game, I think. And even the one map, because MI6 won Hanamura, right?
Yeah.
Like, you won by the skin of your teeth, if I recall correctly.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
was watching that game.
Like,
I watched that map as well.
so, like, you know, and it's 2CP, which of course stresses a lot of the teamwork stuff, and you know, you get, and at the same time can be snowballed. So I don't know. MI6 had some upside. I thought that Crake is playing actually pretty okay. I would have to listen to comms a little more. I don't like him on ball that much, but I really can't complain about it as much. Yeah, I don't know. I think that, like, a lot of, and I also felt like DPS wise, that's a big issue right now.
They don't have their best player, so
They don't have their best player? Who's their best player in your mind?
T-Sen.
Oh, I'm real
I mean, he's got
biased
a
against
point.
people who are bad in the teamwork side.
I mean,
That's
okay,
fine.
maybe not best team player, but like one of
Certainly
their
the best
strongest.
mechanically, sure.
Yeah, like one of their strongest players in general is gone.
No, I know. It's hard. I think certainly second half of the season he was doing better. I'm trying to think who's the replacement for Thiessen right now.
Sergeant
Moss.
Pepper.
Pepper,
Yeah,
okay,
Sergeant
okay.
Pepper. And
So then it's Pepper and Drift right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For MI6, right? Not
Because
DC.
Because BX hasn't showed up, he needs to build his computer. He's waiting for his components.
Yeah.
Oh my
Unlucky.
god.
Omega
Man's
lol.
goes
So he
AFK
hasn't
wherever
gone
he
to.
is.
He's gone to half a scrim.
He gets the team he
So
wants
glad
and
we got
still
rid
goes
of him.
AFK. Lord.
So glad we got rid of him.
It's so sad though, because
Yeah.
he's like good.
Yeah.
If he just shows up, he'll do fine.
It does do my heart a little bit of good to watch people like try to get off GZG left, right, and center, and then lull GZG 4-1, haha, 5-1, haha, easy.
Oh, it's the best feeling ever,
Number one
dude.
in the world.
He never even, you know what's
Yes,
funny?
yes.
When he got traded with me
National
to Cap, he
champion.
never even joined the server.
I
Oh,
wouldn't
that
either,
Man
though.
straight up
Cap's
just
pretty,
sat there.
Cap's pretty dog shit. So
No, this was like before when they were like middle of the pack. It wasn't even that they were that
Mhm.
bad.
No,
This was
I know.
before the cutoff.
Oh wait, is Great Cub still riding the bench?
He's not for Cap? No, he's on
No,
GZG.
I'm talking about
No,
GZG.
no, he's not riding the bit. Dude, it's like
Oh no.
the option between him and
Yeah.
Ian is ridiculous. They have the exact same playstyle and the exact same comm style. Like, it is insane how similar the two are. And
That's
then when I
awesome.
get one person bitching about playing time, the other one is like, hey, what can I do to improve? And then the exact same opposite happens like the next week, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
No,
Do
I
you
think
want me to
Grey
do?
Cub's comms are better, but Ian is better on pretty much everyone but Ana.
Yeah.
And maybe I don't know. I think Grey Cub's Moira is fine, but it's just
Yeah. Like, their playstyles are actually so similar. So basically, Grey Cub is an Ana specialist now.
Unlucky for
Badge.
him.
Yeah, it
I
is.
still think it
because
was a
I
good
like
pickup. He's like that guy on your team, like the what
the
do they
cinch
call it?
player.
He's like he's like the old guy who like helps the rookies out.
Oh god.
'Cause he's been in
He's
he's-
Rouge Hong, is that what we're saying? Oh no.
He's like the
Oh,
mentor.
the
dude.
vet.
He's the
Team
veteran.
vet.
He's like the
Yeah.
veteran, man. Because
Like,
he got benched in the League Zero finals last year, so you know he's
been around the
he's
block.
used to getting benched.
the
Don't
block.
worry about it.
Don't worry about it. He's used to it.
I love you, Grey Cub. Don't worry. We play League every now and then, so he's got my heart.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Plays
Yikes.
League with you
Bad.
What
once.
about me?
If you weren't grounded, then yes, you would be.
Well, when I'm at home, I'm kind of not because I can just go to my basement and hide from responsibility.
Yes.
Oh,
And you're an Overwatch League player now too, Jerry.
Yeah,
so you
I'm
don't
an
have a lot of-
Overwatch.
Okay, dude.
Overwatch.
Okay,
Oh my
I'm an
so
owl. I'm
Okay.
an owl watch.
Predictions? Yeah,
Yeah,
predictions.
so game very decisive for DC is all I was trying to say. And DC is kind of like, in my mind, like really improved a lot. So all right, let's talk about power rankings. Or wait, predictions.
I was gonna say
Predictions
we
and
didn't
power
even
rankings?
have
Wait, do
yeah.
we want to do predictions last? Or do you
predictions
want to do power rankings?
first, I think.
Predictions first, and power rankings.
Cool. We'll
Do
have
I just go in
Cam,
order?
I assume that you already have the list up.
I do.
I'm about to.
Cap
mad.
MI6, DC obligation, bench content, mob GZG.
If Mob GZG is not on main Twitch,
I'm
I'm
leaving.
going to be very upset. I'm gonna be so mad. That's literally top 2 teams facing off
Yeah.
against each other. That should be on the main Twitch stream.
It will be.
If not, someone will
interesting.
pick it, so we'll be fine.
My anxiety level is high just because I'm not going to be there at all. Period. End of sentence. Because I'm going to.
My anxiety levels are always high. That's my secret.
Oh gosh.
That's not a secret.
Okay, Hulk. I'm always angry.
I'm always angry.
Okay, do we want to
Okay,
want
what
to
is
start
it?
with
Cap
Cap
MI6?
MI6?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's
Yeah,
like the
Cap
clash of the
MI6.
dead teams,
The
bro.
clash of the dead teams. Oh,
Besides
no.
Bench.
I mean,
They're
I
like-
think Cap is infinitely more dead though.
Yeah, I always
Yeah.
forget the content exists.
I mean,
Wait,
like
who?
Cap's more dead.
Cap versus MI6.
they're gonna the
Oh,
the
yeah.
game plan for them is gonna be pocket the Kate, and it's not gonna work because they're bad at pocketing people. Shinx is gonna feed. He's gonna get no support, and he's gonna die.
If he's not benched.
Is
Oh, that's
Kate gonna
true.
be? I thought he was in. I thought he had class every.
Who?
So
I don't
Kate
know.
might not
I
It's-
be-
mean,
Oh,
Cat, actually. It's pronounced Cat.
Is it really?
no, it's pronounced Kate.
I thought it was
I know
pronounced
No,
Conte.
it's pronounced
No, I
Cat.
asked Tyler. They were teammates.
So no, somebody else
Kate,
said in the
dude.
pronunciation said Cat for the production crew or some shit. I think
Oh,
it was
probably Hedwig, and Hedwig's an idiot. So
Well, no, it was
True.
who hosts Countdown?
It's Grape. You don't trust
Grape.
Grape.
Dude,
It's
Grape
not
is
Grape.
literally retarded.
You
Okay.
don't trust Grape.
I was
Grape
gonna
is
say I
not
don't
the
know
guy.
if we trust Grape's pronunciation.
We don't. I love Grape. I love Grape. He helped draft the team I'm on, bro. But like, no, we
But
don't trust
No
Grape.
Maggies.
No.
yeah, I don't
No.
think he's gonna play, man. Like I think he's AFK. I think they just traded him.
Based on everything I've heard, he's not.
I don't know.
but
He was.
He's active in
he
the
had
alumni chat.
Rock.
not AFK, but the last thing I heard is he always had class on Friday night. That's why. He
That's
couldn't
what I
be-
heard too. That's why he
Uh-oh.
wasn't starting on DC anymore.
Yeah, so maybe he'll be there, but who knows?
I mean, okay. In either case, the playstyle doesn't change. Okay, so let's say it's not Kate. Let's say it's back to casual derp. So then they're either going to force casual derp to play Diva, who I don't think casual derp looks good on, or they're going to let him play Zarya, which he and Kate are both Zarya one tricks essentially, and like the playstyle is the same. Pocket the Zarya, hope that everything works out, and in reality, oh, there's my DPS like in their backline. Oh, and he's dead. Cool.
Oh,
So
oh well.
yeah.
Well,
so
there goes
I'm-
Shinx.
Yeah, pretty much, right? If Shinx plays,
No.
I'm a big advocate. I'm a big advocate. If Zytho plays, we could have a completely different conversation next week.
I agree.
Mhm.
I
think
agree wholeheartedly.
Zytho has unbelievable upside. He just needs to have a little bit of faith in himself and a little bit more confidence, and that man can do a lot. So
Reminds me of a certain main tank I know. It's not you, dumbass.
I was gonna say that.
You're like
Makes sense.
overwhelming. You're overwhelming with ego. Like it's ridiculous sometimes.
I have no. Okay,
Actually
that's
funny.
not fair. I present you. as-
Look at the stats.
I mean, it's true, and now I don't talk about it because the stats like now have a blemish on them.
That's the lie.
Stats have a blemish, and therefore we must not speak of them.
Great.
No,
great.
I'm saying
Yeah,
I don't make the argument. anymore.
do you want to tell him what he has to do? Do you want to tell him or do you want me to tell him?
Hit your shots, guys.
Just hit your shots.
No, we'll make it when I meet with Rye Guy in the playoffs in the head-to-head. Much more fun because we'll have similar records now in the regular season, so that will be fun.
Can we agree to do brawl only in that
No,
case?
No Maggies.
absolutely not.
That would be so much fun.
Absolutely.
Why?
Gentlemen's agreement? Why not?
No, I mean, why in our right mind would we agree to that?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, yes, because you guys don't play Brawl. So you
No, we
wouldn't
play
agree.
Brawl. It's just called Shadow Dive. Shadow Dive is Brawl.
Well, okay, yeah, not Rhine Brawl. Shadow. Dive
Yeah,
Brawl.
yeah. And like Monkey's just a better
Agree.
hero forehead, so unluck. Anywho,
Wait, I wanted to say something about the Cap game though.
yeah, go for it.
I think like on paper, Cap's roster is better, but I think MI6 just has more synergy because like most of their players have actually been playing. well, or like Cap's roster is kind of just all going around a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
because
agree
they
with
picked
that.
up Drowsy and Zythos, and then they drop Rawcrafts, and then they have like a new
Yeah.
support, so on and so forth. So that's a fair point.
So that's why I guess we're not doing the prediction.
I wouldn't be
yet.
too worried about the support line for Cap because, like, when I was there, what's the word I'm looking for? Works with the team
Meshed?
well. Yes, meshed. Thank you.
Meshed.
Just a vocabulary.
Vocabulary.
God.
Thank you. Made me feel better.
Shinsei.
Okay,
What's
what are the
up?
predictions for the game?
3-1
MI6
MI6.
3-1.
Same, I agree.
MI6 3-1.
I would say same. Yeah.
I think
Yeah, fuck you, you're on the
MI6.
team.
I think MI6.
I'm
3-0,
just
dude.
agreeing.
3 Overwatch?
Jerry, what do you think?
Yeah.
For MI6?
Cap and MI6.
Oh, I thought you said 4-0 versus. I thought you said 4-0, and I was like, what?
Yeah, Cap kind of bad, but like MI6 also. I'd say like maybe like 3-1, 3-2. 3-1 maybe, yeah.
All right,
I'm
Pog, the
gonna
next
put my money
game.
on 3-1.
DC obligation.
Ooh, that's gonna be a battle of the old titans.
It's gonna be a good game.
That
Obligation
is gonna
was
be a good
barely a
game.
Titan
This
ever,
week, this next
but-
week is gonna be a really good game.
Who,
Auburn
DC versus
DC
Obligation.
is- DC wins 3-0. Bye. I gotta go.
Okay, bye.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I hate that guy so much.
I love you, monster.
So here's my thing. I personally. So like, wait, let's think about this because there's a lot of conversation about schedule diff, right?
Mhm.
Obligation last
I
week.
mean, you've
plays
played against everybody at this point, right? You only
well,
have
no,
one
they
more
have.
team to play
No,
against.
no, no. But we're talking about when they did good versus bad, right?
Oh,
So-
okay, yeah.
So week 1, Obligation plays the bench. Everyone's like they're crazy, or yeah, everyone's like they're
Correct.
crazy. They lose to Capitalism the next week, and they're like, oh, maybe Cap's good. Obligation that gets 3-0'd by us, and then the week after that they get who do they play?
Rolled by GZG.
Yeah, rolled by
Raffle
GZG.
stomped.
Yeah, and then so the two good teams come through and beat them. Cap when they're actually decent, beat them. And then the bye week happens. They make some changes, and then they go against MI6, who, by the way, MI6 had been in decline basically for the last 2.5 weeks at that point. And then the next
That
week
was MI6
then
at its worst. Was the obligation game.
Yeah, right. And so now they faced content, and again they've looked good in both games, but like let's not overstate things. The hardest part of their schedule already happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now they're facing DC, which is kind of like if I had to pick a big three, it's DC, MM, and GCG.
I agree.
I don't think anyone could argue with that. Effectively.
Yeah, I agree.
So like, this is an upset alert game because this is like gonna tell us whether or not Obligation's a team or not. Basically,
Mhm.
like this is gonna be like, is Obligation capable of just not being gatekeepers? Are they actually legit?
Yeah.
Because keep in mind they have an even record. They're 3-3 going to this week, and this would be to go. This would be to tie up, double cap. And interesting breakpoints in map differential. If they 3-0'd, they would improve to 14-9, and then they would actually pass double cap in the standings if they 3-0 this game. If Obligation does.
Yeah, it's a big game.
It's a massive game in terms of implications for playoffs, right?
It's a big game. It will determine the top 4 teams because it helps determine between our game too.
Yep.
Like who's gonna be second or third.
Yeah. Actually looking at this, so Mob and GZG, I'm 90% certain are guaranteed. Oh wait, no, actually no, because if double cap 3-0s, they
The double cap
to...
3-0s, GZG is number 3.
Mhm.
I forget what we were talking about. I thought they have to go like 3-1 or
that's if you
3-2.
lose. So like,
I can pull up the
either of us,
sheet
right?
dividing
That's if we lose 3-0 to Mob, though.
I was gonna say.
If either team
I
loses
think we
3-0,
have to
they get
lose
booted down.
3. Yeah, if we lose 3-1, then double cap can take second. But if we lose 3-2, then we'll still be second.
Yeah, and Mob can lose 3-1 and still hold on to second.
Yeah.
Because we have a 1 map lead in differential.
Okay, what are predictions for DC obligation?
I'm picking DC 3-1.
Same.
3-2 DC.
Really? You
I think they're gonna
believe?
fight.
You're a believer?
I think they're gonna fight. I'm a believer, baby.
You're a believer in Obligation?
Greek,
Crazy
you wanna go?
sauce.
I think DC will 3-0, but I think all the matches will be pretty close.
Yeah. Jerry,
I will
what's-
say that's one thing about Obligation that's super annoying is they always make the individual maps close. It's kind of obnoxious, kind of toxic. Need to chill about that.
Jerry, what do you
You need
think?
to stop playing well.
Sorry, I was playing League. What was the
DC obligation.
DC obligation? 3-1 DC.
Okay.
Actually, 3 Ogre Watch.
Oh.
Watch.
Okay, next is the
Dog.
Bench versus
Content.
content.
I'd
Yes.
like to
What
argue
a
this is as
clash.
hard to predict as the Mob and
This is gonna
GZG.
be. This is literally gonna be a dumpster fire of a game.
It's Clash of the Dumpster Fires and Clash of the Titans.
No,
For the
but
last
I
3
think
games.
if bench, no, this is a big game for bench
Oh yeah.
because if they lose, content doesn't have like half their roster. So
Oh yeah, and if Bench loses, they become Rio Redemption Part 2.
yeah,
It's
like
the
bench
clash
need,
of
they
the
need to win
non-playoff
this
teams.
game. They
I
need to win.
I implore all of the League Zero future managers who are not watching this but should. If Bench lose tomorrow, you need or not tomorrow, this coming week, you need to stop using the color green. It's cursed, man. It's cursed. Rio can't get dubs, Bench can't get dubs, Cap can barely get dubs. Like
Light
come
green,
on.
light green may be safe, but dark green, no.
Oh
Stay
no
What
away.
about
Stay away.
Papega Parrots? Weren't they green?
They were, but besides Papega Parrots, everybody who's green has been
Cursed.
losing left, right, and center.
Green bad,
True.
oh my god.
And it's not just losing a little bit. I mean, this is a
This is
1 in
scary.
18 record in maps, my guy.
Yike.
No. That's so
If my 6 didn't shit the bed, and it would have been Shanghai season 1.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. So
I think if bench wins though, they can be considered the 7th best team though.
Yeah.
Even though it wouldn't be on the map diff, but like they've been improving each week
Yeah.
since they
I'd
started.
if they win,
Well-
I'd put them above content.
The improvement just came way too late. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Bench has way too many scrim bucks, bro. It's weird. Rio is the same way.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What's
but-
Grim Buck?
They win in
Constellations.
scrims.
Oh.
Okay,
and, like they're much stronger in scrim than on the server.
It's
Yeah.
100% gonna be a 3-2. I'm pretty sure. I just
3-2 for the bench.
yeah.
Let's go. I want him. I want him to
Yeah,
win.
yeah,
I don't know, man.
same.
Yeah, benched gang.
I feel like the bench should do it.
Bench gang.
I think the bench are gonna roll, bro. Like
Really?
I think they're just way
The
better at
bench
this
has
point.
this. Bench, actually, I'm giving a 3-1 bench.
I'm doing 3-2
Yeah,
still.
I think 3-1 bench.
Battle of the Dumpster Fires. That's what the stream name should be called.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take 3-1 bench, but I'm gonna just say it. It's only because content has half their roster banned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
They
I
don't
god.
feel
have,
like even with
yeah.
that, I think bench isn't like that put together to do a 3-1 right now, especially
If
with
they-
the
if
loss
they
streak
can
they're
get-
on.
If they can get brawl maps, they'll be fine. That's
That's
their thing.
true.
They need to have brawl. They need to have brawl maps. If they don't have brawl maps, they're kind of screwed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. And then
Mob and GC.
yeah. I got a lot of thoughts on this game. I have a lot, I mean,
We
I
don't
know.
have an impartial person
Oh,
here.
your horse.
Oh,
Yeah, we do.
No, we
Oh
don't.
wait, we have.
We
Oh wait, no, we
don't.
don't. Shit. I'm scared. I was about to say, wait, Caillist, aren't you on capitalism? No.
Okay.
No.
I was there for
sorry,
the
make
bye
And
sure-
I was like, wait,
And
what
then I
about
got
Jerry? And I was like,
yoinked.
oh, Jerry's my player. And I was like, wait, what about Oh, Greek's my player too.
Greek starts. How are you forgetting? How are you forgetting? Chill.
I'm
Dude,
very.
do
I'm
you
very
know who I
forgettable.
am?
I'm very
all right,
forgettable.
so-
You underestimate me.
Oh wait, I have a thing we're gonna do at the end because it will be fun.
Okay.
But here's what I was gonna say. The Mob GZG game. I don't know, dude.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be
I'm
something
upset that you're not gonna be
special.
there. I'm very upset that you're not gonna be there.
Sorry.
They are gonna
adult
whip
life
out the
member.
goddamn hog and ball, and I'm gonna be like,
Hog and ball torture.
I mean,
Boom.
I don't know. The one thing that's very interesting about this meta is that it's
anything
very-
can be run. Watch you
pretty
pull out the fucking double
efficiently.
shield. Watch you pull out the double shield. I'm waiting for
I
it.
miss double shield.
I was playing it in
I
comp
miss
today, and it
double
actually
shield
just shit on kids in comp. Like it was,
Double
it was,
shield
it
was
was.
Yeah,
the
dude.
glory days
Well,
of
then again,
Exodus, and I miss it.
I
No,
sig
it's
diffed.
not. Double bubble.
I sig
Double-
diffed
Double
4 out of
bubble
my
was better
5
for us, that's
placements.
true.
Double bubble, no, I hated double bubble.
No, I don't like. I'm
We
talking.
actually
I
started
said
for
glory.
Exodus. We actually started to get better when I started coaching the double shield
Yeah,
because we
that-
started
that's when
getting
we
synergy.
had uprise. But I think our double
Mhm.
bubble was better. Double shield.
Hmm
Yeah, but double shield had Genji though.
Double shield was our thing. We
But
loved
that
it.
version of Double Shield is not the best version of Double
Well,
Shield.
it was
No,
Not
ours.
it's
anymore.
okay, but it had Genji.
Not
in it,
anymore.
so it was
It used
good.
to be really good. The Paris version of Double Shield was cracked back in the day.
Yeah, when Genji was
good.
broken and
Yeah,
busted.
that's
God,
what
I
we're
miss
talking
that.
about.
Miss that so
I
much.
miss those days. Those were my glory days where I just go and like yes.
Genji go burr. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
so-
Genji Hugober.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what to think about it. I'm very
Anything is possible. Just
I'm
as long as
very
you make it hard diff.
I'm very optimistic. I think the thing about it that makes me not want to like talk about it, I guess, as much is just the fact that like it kind of matters too, because that 1v2 kind of has an impact. Because
Mhm.
typically the typical format for playoffs in League Zero has been when it's 6 teams has been
First place last.
the no.
Once
Oh,
No. So you're gonna have 1 and 2 get buys, right?
Oh.
So if 1 and 2 get buys, what ends up happening is 4, 5, and 6 all play, right? And
3, 4, 6.
3 3, 4, 5, 6. And they'll either do it where 3, 4 gets to pick their so 3 gets to pick their opponent and then 4 has to take the other one. Or they'll have it so 3 plays against 6 and then 4 plays against 5. And then the winners, like the number 1 seed, gets to look at who wins and then pick who they play against for the next round.
stupid.
That's dumb.
It's a good No, I think it's a great.
I don't think that's that
It's-
bad.
I think loser bracket is better, but we don't have enough teams for
We don't
regular
that.
have
bra-
enough teams
like-
for loser bracket.
Losers bracket takes so much time too. You have to think about it that way.
Well, regardless, I just think it's a better format. You know.
I agree that it's better, but it's gonna take too long, and we deadass don't have it.
Dead ass, bro.
Shut up.
Dead
Yeah.
ass.
So
I
you know,
think-
clearly GZG and Mob playing for 1. Like I don't know. I'm looking at the other teams.
Well, technically, GZG is playing for 1, 2, and 3. Technically, right
All
now.
of the above.
Yeah, we are technically playing for 1, 2, and 3.
Well, yeah, I
Uno,
mean,
dos,
same.
tres,
But
cuatro.
this just gets to the point of what I'm saying, right? Like both teams have something to play for in that number 1 seed.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Since
we
it's
got
been contested this whole time.
all 3 of the top teams right now have something to play for.
Yeah. And then like when you're
So
looking
this
at
week is
these,
going to be the most interesting.
and I mean obligation, you know, they could find themselves in the 3 spot.
Mhm.
That'd be hilarious.
I would laugh my ass off.
Which of course, actually, I think we all should be rooting for obligation now that I think about it, because it preserves Mob and GZG
We
from losing
should
the top 2
be,
spots.
but
All
we're
right,
being
junior prediction:
realistic.
3-2 obligation.
Yeah, go obligation, get them.
Let's
Get
go,
'em, get 'em,
boys.
son.
Go get 'em,
'em.
I mean,
Tiger.
obligation. It'd be wonderful if you won. That'd be very cool.
I'm hopeful, but I just,
Very pog
Yeah, I'm
chance.
I
hopeful.
don't think
I
they
just
will
don't
win.
realistically
hopeful.
think it's happening.
No. I agree.
Yeah.
I would
they're
like
just so
them to
definitely
win,
underrated.
It'd be cool.
All right,
I'd
what's
appreciate
the
it.
what's the group activity we have for
No,
tonight?
we didn't even
right
go. We didn't even say what we.
I mean, we're
now?
all
None of us
biased.
can,
I
you idiot.
know.
Earlier on,
I'm.
Yeah.
It's
I
gonna
mean,
be a
for
map
what it's
5.
worth, for what it's worth, yeah, I'm feeling a map 5.
Mob people
I'm
think
feeling a
Mob
map
will
5
win,
too.
and then the GZG people
Well,
think GZG will
and
win.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
like, I have full faith that Silent will do what he has to do, and
He will.
you know all that. But like, you know,
Mhm.
I'm a Type A personality who wants to be playing the damn game, so you know it's hard.
That's
It's
very
hard.
true.
Silent
It's
is
very
by
hard.
far not the worst backup main tank though.
he's
so-
Oh
awesome.
my goodness,
I
he
love
would
Silent.
start for like again, like I'm telling you, my bench
My
is
boys,
crazy.
my baby boys, my piss babies. Mhm.
I like
Yes.
Silent. I think he's a good player.
Oh yeah, I
I
love
mean, he
Silent.
took Ohio in the fucking SMP Earth,
He
so that
did.
kind of just describes him.
And he just vibed.
Ohio.
Dude, it's even crazier because we're gonna be most of Mob is gonna, except for True and Phone, are gonna be doing Tranquility after this tournament's over. And Tranquility is like another league in a different community, but
We straight up
and it's
took-
pretty. Yeah, but like Silent agreed to come with us for that, even though he knows he's still gonna be my backup, and it blew my mind. I was like, "What? I mean, okay, sure." But
You never know with the meta, you know?
I mean, a lot of people wouldn't mind being on the bench on a winning team.
no, it's true.
Who's
I
not
mean,
there? So
no,
playtime puggers.
Yeah, no, it's just very strange. Like Silent, I really have nothing. Like Silent is somebody who I didn't know going into this season, besides the fact they rolled my team in the finals last season. Like he like straight up dominated Ryan in the 1v1. He dominated me in the 1v1. So going into the season, I didn't know what to really think about. him because his team also is like just completely bogged down in controversy, and the dude has just proven like he's about as good a teammate as you can ask for, and he'll do what he's asked to and do it well. So I'm optimistic about our opportunity to beat. And we got Phone, True's crazy. Jula is actually the most cracked Sigma I've met in this league.
Oh yeah.
It's actually ridiculous. So,
Shin, you
and
don't count.
you're a coach. Coaches don't get to talk. Also, your Zarya
Coaches
is
don't
just
have rights.
better than your Sigma, not close.
Oh, you have not seen my Sigma, sir.
Yeah, I have.
No, you haven't. When have you ever watched my Sigma?
Eclipse you
We
used to
When?
send?
duo queued.
I do not care. Duo queuing in a team environment is completely different,
That's
my
very
man.
true.
I'm not saying I'm
Macaulay looks so
insulting.
weird when she eats spaghetti.
4 out of my 5 games, 3 of which being
bonus,
massive.
bonus activity.
Bonus
Bonus
activity,
activity.
Bone apple teat.
So we did these at the midterms 2 weeks ago. I want to do
Oh,
it
we're
again.
doing
but
roll
we're
stars
gonna
again?
Roll
lift-
stars?
Yeah, roll stars, except
Yep.
you're allowed to nominate from your team.
Oh, thank Jesus.
Poggies. Okay, let me get a tier
Finally.
list up so I can
God.
look at people.
Main tank.
I'll go first because I
Right.
have an idea.
No,
Oh.
Optic, GreekGodX.
no, remember it's 2
It's
for each
an
roll. It's 2 for
It's
each
2 per
roll,
roll,
you
yeah.
dummies.
All right, I'll
Oh.
go first because I can. Omega lol. Rai, numero uno. Red Knight, numero dos for main tank. Off tank. GGX, I'm gonna have to say is number one. Number one off tank in the league. That's my baby. He's my little piss baby. And I got Jula as number 2.
Thank you.
I've
Thanks.
been playing more too often. I literally say I'm out of my piss
We're
babies.
also way too biased. We're all so
Only
biased.
a little bit.
It's
We're all
fine,
mob
it's
boys,
just for the best
GVG.
team
Number
league, so-
number 2 off tank is Jula. Number 1 hit scan player. Kilroy. I'm gonna have to say Kilroy
Thank
still. Drift is out of the question because he's a filthy fucking Summer one trick, and Shanks isn't even in the running, so get him the fuck out of your head. Number 2, Sloth. Just an impressive player all around. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
that's
lie.
fair.
He's not a hit scan.
Yes.
Yeah, he is now. I mean,
The
like,
clunk rat at number 1.
The clunk rat.
Oh, okay.
The
That
clunk
makes
rat.
Clue?
Did you
But
Yeah,
only
really?
on his junk
Blue.
rat. Only on his
Blue
junk
only
rat.
junk.
Number 2, phone.
No,
On
dude.
anything
What?
else.
Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta take up for Phone
No.
for a second, bro. Come
No.
on, dude. You even know it's
Main
ridiculous.
support.
Main support.
No,
just
main
moving on.
support.
Clue isn't
Number
the best
1.
Junkrat in the league.
Number 1 main
Well, because
support.
no one plays Junkrat.
Oh,
so
have you
it's
seen
I-
Valerie?
no, I
Hello?
said Clue
Oh,
is
God,
not
Valerie.
the best Junkrat.
Oh yeah, no, we know, dude. It's fine. Shin's being Shin. We'll just let it go. Just let it happen.
Like Jerry putting
I
himself.
am piss baby.
Well, that's
So
because
who-
it's deserved.
Who's your main supports here?
You're gonna say Court or I'll come at you.
I'll go baby team number 1, court number 2.
I'm
because
going
fuck
to
it.
strangle you.
It's
Yeah, I
fine.
have 0 will to live, please. Anyway,
Yikes.
All right,
flex support. I'm not done yet, goddammit. I'm gonna have to say Ian and then Caillist.
Poggers!
Hell
I'm on
yeah.
the
Wow, you
Number 2.
All right, now I want to hear from a sane human.
Oh no.
All right, Jerry, your go.
That's not
Oh,
a
you
sane
said
human.
Gary for the
That's
same
not a
human?
sane
What?
human.
Same.
That's not a
That's
same
not a
person.
sane
Wait, can
human.
I give a fun fact about Jerry first?
Oh lord.
Yeah, sure, go
I
for it.
struggled
He
8
has
rounds of
he has a
Columbia
100% map kill yourself rate in League 0 right now. He's successfully killed himself on all maps he's played.
and yet we still won.
That is amazing. I love it. All
All
right,
Easy.
Okay, Jerry, go.
all right, Jerry, go. Give the list.
Number uno. What's his name? It's like Ryan.
Queasy,
Ryan
Queasy.
Guy.
Ryathan,
Rye Guy, or
Ryathan.
Queasy, either one.
Queasy.
Both are acceptable.
I'm coming easy.
What'd you say?
Okay, sorry, I'm playing League. It's difficult.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, number 2. Wait.
We're all waiting in
Hold on,
anticipation.
hold on.
Ash
I'm
cheek
really focused
twitch.
right now.
All right, next person.
In,
then
in
we'll
the
go to you.
call. He's in the call.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Shinsei underscore
Oh my
OW.
gosh. All right, Caillist, you go. Well, Jerry like gets
While
his
Jerry
brain.
has his brain put back together. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm playing League. Shut up. Shin, you know the ceiling. You can't.
I do know this
concentrate.
feeling.
Main
any-
tank. Uh-oh.
You gotta think about the
Uh-oh.
stats.
You're fine.
Think
You're fine.
about the stats, Caillist.
I'm trying to
I-
remember the main tanks in the game.
Well,
The only ones that you should be concerned about ever are Rye Guy.
Red.
Yeah, I'm
Red
trying to
Whoa,
Guy,
think
and
of
whoa, I mean
Tyler.
that's not like I was gonna say
Well,
there's like
starters.
Tyler.
Starters.
There's
Yeah.
there. Did you say Tyler?
He
Oh,
did.
okay, I didn't hear you.
I said
Like
third.
Discord did a
Okay,
thing. Okay,
okay.
Discord did a thing.
Rye, then Red. Jula, then
Oh,
Greek. Why'd I
shit.
think about it? I couldn't find him on the tier list, that's why. Kilroy, then Matson. Phone, then oh no. Oh, phone, then Squirrel Ben. Sure.
No!
Oh yeah.
I died.
Keep
Sticking
going.
up for his
True.
teammate.
True than Ian. And then Quirt and well, Pine doesn't play. Quirt, then
Just say Clork. Do you know, Red Knight, that Clork got rated higher than Pine on tier lists?
that did happen.
I saw that. I don't know. I have thoughts on it, but like I think she played well this week. So
Quirt.
She definitely played really well.
She doesn't feed as much
Who
as
besides-
Pine does.
I really don't.
Doesn't
well,
steal
yeah,
my
but like,
fucking bubbles.
But like, you know, that's the
Yeah,
whole.
that's
There's a whole
nice.
There's a whole conversation to be had about that, right? Like
Play styles.
potential upside, yeah, potential upside versus risk reward, right? Like Monster plays way more aggressive than every main sport I've ever met in my entire life, but he'll carry like 30% of fights because he'll just run
Monster
in
in
and
the
like
back
get 3
line.
kills.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
dude, like.
Monster in the back line doing your mom.
I think you need to have a more tempered style to it whenever you're doing it in team play, but you can do it and it can still work.
Quirt, then
so.
Baby T.
Yeah. Okay.
There you
Greek, do you got?
Yo,
you got
Yee, come here, please.
Shut up, Jerry.
Greek, give your thoughts.
Is it like is the first person you say the person you think is better, or are they both?
Yes.
can
Well,
they both
it
be-
kind of. I think this is more of an interchangeable category because we're really saying there's 2 people who are gonna get roll star, right?
Yeah.
So like, just give your 2 roll stars. Like, I don't really care if
I
it's in
mean,
order.
I
Everyone's
think-
been doing it 1, 2. So
I think yeah, but the thing is like main tank's kind of hard. Like probably definitely Rye, but then between like you and Tyler, I don't really know. Like between all 3 of you, I guess. Like it's kind of hard to pick 2 of you out. So
I definitely
like,
think the top 3, and there's a pretty big
It's really
disparity
difficult.
after there.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't
That's
know.
fine.
Especially domination still existed.
I'll go off of like rankings in standing, so I'll say Raya and Red just because
Mhm.
the stats don't lie.
The stats don't lie, motherfuckers.
Yo.
For off tank, I won't say myself just because I want to show some other off tank some love.
Okay. I'm interested to
like-
hear.
Probably Jula and Nev.
Yeah.
But Remy is not far off that list either.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Then
Good scan.
hit scan. Wait, so Squirrel Ben is not a hit scan?
No.
No,
He's
he's
flex.
technically a flex DPS.
Then Kilroy and
Oh, the bear's attacking me.
Oh yeah.
either Games Matson probably
Yeah, I wanted
That's
to say
a
Gamester
Gamester,
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really bad.
or Matt. Like if I have
I'll give my thoughts on those when I do mine, and yeah,
I think
but
Matson
I
and
can
Game are
see
really
what we're
close.
saying.
I just don't think Game's proved himself completely yet.
yeah,
Game's just cute.
and he did not play well last week. So I mean he did okay, but okay. Phone and
Yeah, exactly.
Zone Overwatch. No, Phone and Sloth.
No.
Yeah.
Sloth is
Fucking
hit.
me.
Probably.
Oh, that's true.
Sloth is
Squirrel
hit.
Ben's the up flex.
Oh, he is.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Yeah,
main
yeah.
support.
You're fine.
True and
Oh, he's looking at flex. So flex support. So true, and who else?
probably great cover Ian, and then main support is Quirt and Baby,
Baby.
Yeah. Baby T. Yeah,
just
I
because
think
the
that's
rest
very
of them
reasonable.
aren't. Like I see potential in all of them,
Mhm.
but like I'm just going off of current like stuff.
No, fair. Me, Rye Guy, main thing, I'm not going to really over-explain it. I feel like Tyler's super close, but he had a really late start because of the way his team is constructed the first part of the season, so
Yeah.
that's why he doesn't get the same nod, right? Like, just not enough to go off of. I think that he had to play a very defensive style that he didn't like. Nevin would probably get my off-tank one, but I'm not sure he's eligible because of the way that he's a latecomer and everything. I don't know what the rules are for nomination. I know some leagues, there's like a time limit for nomination.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something I'm thinking about. So Nev would probably be up here. So it's going to be probably Jula and Greek off of that. I think Nevin brought a lot very quickly. And also, for what it's worth, I don't know, Greek, when did you start starting?
Second week.
Was it second
Week
week?
2,
Okay,
yeah.
never mind.
You only
Yeah, okay,
started
then never
for a
mind. Then
week.
you're vibing. Then you're vibing. I'm just because like I don't know because I know that affects who's eligible for what.
I don't know how it works. Like,
I don't remember
know.
either, dude.
I don't think anybody knows how. I don't
Like,
think
he
anybody
even,
knows
he even
how.
started in
I might be
Smiler.
thinking. I might
I
be
didn't
thinking. I might
technically
be thinking of
play-
Flex Cup actually. Maybe
I
I'm
didn't
thinking of
start
Flex
the
Cup.
second week, but I played 3 maps in the second.
Then you're
week.
fine. You get what I'm trying to say.
There's
Like
only
you
1
were
week he
playing
didn't start.
or didn't play.
I was in the hospital the first week.
Yeah.
Unlucky, dude.
Oh my god, just get healthy.
Yeah, but Jula and Greek, Navino potentially could probably be thrown one of them. I don't know which. But those are like the top 3. I think for what it's worth, I think like off tank is very similar to main tank. There's 3, and then everyone else is kind of like Matt. I feel like Remy is so inconsistent. Pichu is also kind of inconsistent and really relies on her ultimate. Her mid fight's not that clean.
Isn't it he?
No, Pichu's
Oh.
100%
Pichu's
a
a
girl.
girl.
Oh, I'm thinking Pikachungus, or not Pikachungus. The fucking
Oh, dude,
the guy that I
Pikachu.
deemed
Oh,
Pikachungus. Yeah, Pikachu. That's the
Pikachug.
man.
dude.
Pikachu, yeah.
Okay, that's a different story.
No,
Continue.
Hitscan DPS. I am going to say. I'm just gonna say it. Like, dude,
Go ahead.
Hitscan kind of suck outside of Kilroy.
Yeah.
No cap. No cap. It's kind of a rough category. I feel like Matson wins it, but like he wins it off of being like the most consistently average. Whereas like everyone else has much bigger peaks and valleys. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like Steady State popped off hard this week, but there's been weeks where Steady State I've been like, stop playing the game, please. So same with Sloth. So that's why I really don't like giving them Roll Star. I think Matson gets it for being consistent. So good job to him for that. Phone and Squirrel Ben. Squirrel Ben's been like the most consistent flex DPS outside of Phone, even on a bad team. Consistently being a standout player. You can't really take it away. Phone's Phone. So insanely ridiculous that even when he makes a boneheaded decision, people think he's a genius. Like pressing Q at 30 HP
You'll never
in
live
a
that
small
down.
stairway. No, I'm never gonna forgive him. Like it makes me so annoyed. I mean, we won, so whatever, cool. True Donger and again, flex support's kind of weird. I think Ian probably gets it, but again, he took the role so late in the season. I don't know if that's really fair. If I had to pick somebody who wasn't him, it's like kind of rough, actually. I mean, maybe Mickey Fluffy, but again, Mickey Fluffy's being inconsistent. So I think Ian gets it for being as consistent as he does, supposing he's eligible given how late in the season he started playing the role.
It wasn't too late in the season. It was like week.
There must be the
It was
ruling
like
somewhere.
week 4.
Week 4. Okay. I mean, and by the way, I could be completely wrong. I
Oh,
thought
why not?
there's like a time thing on the rules, so I'm just operating under the assumption that
I played.
you
I
have to have
played
had
everything.
some kind of
I
sustain.
played up to obligation.
I think it's map based.
Bonk capitalism.
Well,
Yeah, it probably is map based, and that's the thing. I just don't know how many.
Also, Red Knight, did you get a haircut?
Yeah, I did.
I noticed. I like your cut, G.
All right.
Okay.
Should
Uh,
stay
Episode Joey
Granddad.
can go.
Main
Oh, I
support.
forgot. I
Yeah,
forgot.
main support. It's Court and Baby T. Baby T, very similar to Squirrel Ben, standout player on a bad team for a long time. Big bright spot. Honestly, you
Mhm.
know, if he was on any other team, they'd probably pop off really hard.
Yeah.
So unlucky Baby T. Oh, and Court P is the most silent, baby-faced assassin I have ever met in my life at the main support role. It's
I
ridiculous.
love Court. They're awesome.
Hmm
Number 2 Court simp smile.
I got nothing to say. I hate all of you for that. Like, you don't even.
For context, almost everybody on the team is number something Court simp.
Which one am I?
Except Red Knight.
Except
Oh
for
wait,
Mike.
no, wait. I thought you were talking about the Discord
No,
server,
not our
Mob
Discord server,
Mentality.
Bob.
What is this
Jerry.
I took
Better not
number
start
2 from
with the
phone when
game.
he was stupid enough to change his name.
Shin, I can't hear you. People are talking.
You better not start another league game. We have a scrim in 28 minutes.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm already in one.
Jesus fuck.
Listen, I bought a collie and I want to play.
Jerry, list.
Yeah,
Oh, my
give
list?
your
Yes, of
give
people.
not your
Of
whole
people.
list, just like the
Okay,
the
main
roll
tank.
stars.
It's Rye in red.
Mhm.
Off tank, Greek and Jabula.
Jabula. Oh my god.
Hit scan. I'd say like Kilroy and ATZ.
Really?
Yeah, I don't
Wait,
know. I'm
okay,
nice.
okay, though.
Number
okay,
8 hit scan in the league, baby.
if I can
Wait,
just
actually no, not ATZ. He played McCree once. He's the worst.
wait,
I click
wait, okay.
Richard.
Wait,
We're
what,
talking about consistency.
He's
18
been the opposite.
No, dude,
Listen, I don't pay attention to hit scan. It's boring. They just like
Jerry,
Let him
Jerry,
please
the
let him
adults
finish
are
his list.
talking. The adults are talking, Jerry.
No, let him finish his list.
So ATC, like on Sombra at the beginning, trash. Like I agree with you.
Like, how many weeks did he play Sombra? It was like 4.
He's,
Two.
no, but he's
Two.
like, the past 4 weeks. Like I would say he's been pretty consistent, and he's played
Yeah.
Sombra a good amount. I
All
don't know.
right. All right. Okay, like how many weeks are we citing? The last how many?
Like at least 3 or 4.
Okay, 3. So
It's
let's see.
Pretty
Cap,
consistent.
bench, obligation.
I mean, yeah, but we're talking about consistency rather than like.
No, I mean I get it, but I'm just saying like when you guys need him to actually be.
I'm not saying he's the best hit scan.
I'm just making the argument against Rollstar. That's it, because I think Matt's has just been more consistent. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know
like a
much about
whole
hit scan
different.
people. I don't care about hit scan. It's boring.
That's fine. That's
going
fine.
off of-
Like it's not that I think ATZ is bad. You can obviously click heads. That's not the point. It's
I
like
was just going off of the thing because I was thinking
I was just being nice to a homie with extra chromie. And just
when
gave
you
him
said
chromie.
You're good.
after Kimboy, I was just trying to think about like who else might be consistent enough. So I was just thinking, but
Okay,
No,
back
I
to
mean,
the
that's
child's
fair.
list.
Okay, yeah, please go. You're on
Yeah,
Flex
so
Season.
and then Flex DPS, me and Clue, obviously,
Oh
the best players in the game.
Voice cracking
Love
up.
it.
Jerry's on Overwatch League now.
Yeah, I am
You mean tier 2?
still Owl.
wait,
Washington's
what? You calling the
tier
Justice bad?
Yes.
What? Playoff team? What?
Who? Where? Hello?
Wait, you're a
Gamer.
All right, you got
Buffalo
flex support,
No,
main
I'm
support.
not.
Get it going.
Jerry?
Flex support and main support, Jer.
Flex support and main. Sorry, I was focused. Flex support, I'd say. Who does flex support entail? Oh, like those people. Okay. I don't know. Really, again, I don't know much about flex support because all you do is like heal, and that's not my mojo, you know.
Oh my god.
Jerry, we need to you need Overwatch 101, bro. Come on, dude. Flex support does a
He
ton of
just needs
shit.
mental help, bro. Holy.
Just please say names. Pick 2.
Names.
No, please.
Wait, yeah,
that are in the
flex
league.
supports,
Shinsei
flex
OW.
Wait,
Jerry,
There's
please.
True, Caillist, Ian,
Drew,
Great
yeah,
Cub,
Drew. I'd say Ian's pretty good.
Elon Musk.
Elam,
Yeah. True,
Helen,
Ian.
Grandma Helen, and
Elongated Muskrat.
Great Sports Court P. Again, I said this last time. Court P Gamer. My turret. No. What's the other name that I was thinking of? Not Pine. Pine isn't inactive, and that's hurt my feelings, you know. So you're
Warwick?
disappointed.
Panera.
Yeah, I'd say Monster maybe. Actually, no, Monster hasn't played.
Yes, he has.
Wait,
Yeah,
have
he
you?
has.
Oh,
Not
I
a
give
lot,
him.
though.
He's a homie.
No, fair. All right, cool. We did the
Alright,
thing.
very
I'm
biased.
sorry. I'm sorry we had to pull teeth to get that to happen.
Oh my
But
god, that was like 20 minutes.
well, I know.
Yeah,
So it'll just be fun. Keep those in mind. We'll see what the voting says in a week or two. We have to obviously get through this week of games, and then I'm sure the nominations will come out, and then people will get to vote.
Mhm.
My Stroat hurt.
They don't count on in playoffs.
Come here, Jinx.
No, because you want to get them done before playoffs. Like,
Oh, true.
right? Because you do regular season awards, and then you don't evaluate, because playoffs is a really small window. You never evaluate like I don't think I can think of a single sports league that does their all-star stuff.
How many
after
weeks are there before playoffs?
playoffs? I think it would just be one typically.
2. I think it's 2 in
I was gonna
between.
say I thought it was 2.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
2? Oh,
And then it'd be
okay.
3
Well,
Wait, so
for-
when is
yeah.
the All-Star
two
game?
two is a ton to get ready for. Holy shit! I'm gonna have
The
so much
All-Star
time.
game's like after everything though, right? Or is it
Or whose games mostly after?
All-
All-Star games.
Typically, yeah, but who knows what they'll do this season? Like,
Hmm.
there's a lot of differences, right? You got to remember, last season we played 13 weeks before playoffs.
Gee.
yeah?
So, I mean,
Oh,
there's gonna be a lot of change.
sorry.
Yeah. So next week should be super fun. We'll at least know who won the regular season finally, and then say who gives a shit because we got playoffs to roll. So I'm kind of excited.
Do you know who you're talking to? Melee champion,
No,
Countdown Cup
no.
champion, World Star, All Star, World Cup championship.
Okay,
Shim-
calm
Do you
down.
know who you're talking to?
Dude,
Three-time
you sound like space.
world champion.
Okay,
Just
before
with-
this goes off the
MVP
rails, we need
runner-up.
to end.
Oh, it's gone. It's done.
I'm saving some of this. Holy sh. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching. Goodbye.
Bye. I love you.